Mosumola Ipeolu expresses optimism about the new legal year, noting the judiciary's ongoing effort to address the challenges facing the justice system and to enhance its overall efficiency.
As usual, quick dispensation of justice. That's what they should expect. We have been trying our best. We promise to continue to work hard and dispose of cases speedily.
The inauguration of the 2024-2025 legal year in Ogun State Judiciary marks a renewed commitment for the upcoming legal year and reaffirming its resolve to uphold justice with integrity and transparency. Aderuke Oladile, Ogtv News.
Ogun State Governor Prince Dakpo Abeokuta has assured that the Laderi train station road in Abeokuta will soon be completed. Governor Abeokuta, who decried the idea by the federal government to conceptualize and build the train station without an access road, said that his administration, upon the construction of a world-class airport at Elishan, deemed it fit to open up a new access road directly from the Shagamu-Benin Expressway, as even the Elisha and Iperi road still exists. The governor stated this during a special church service to usher in the 2024-2025 legal year held at the Cathedral Church of St. Peter, Ake, Abeokuta.
It was conceived, it was built, it was completed without the access road being part of the project. Again, however, as a responsible governor and government, we have taken it upon ourselves to award the contract of the road leading to that train station. And that contract is currently ongoing.
Prince Abeokuta said that the contractor handling the road project has just completed the construction of 2 big box culverts that will channel water away from the road, while earthwork and drainage will soon commence.
As a matter of fact, let me tell you what we've done, Most Reverend. There are other existing roads that lead to that airport. However, we have begun the construction of an access road that tees off the Shagamu-Benin Expressway. So if you are going to the airport, you don't need to go through Elisha or go through Iperu. You get on Shagamu-Benin Expressway, you make a left, and the road takes you straight to the airport. This is what a project conception should be like.
Said the legal year provides an opportunity to collectively reaffirm commitment to pursue justice, as well as continually improve the administration of justice in the state. The current administration in Ogun State remains committed to creating just, free and equitable society, and as well to continue to foster unity among all the arms of government. Ogun State's Governor Prince Dakpo Abeokuta stated this during the 2024-2025 legal year Muslim service to usher in the new legal year. The service was held at the auditorium of Kobiti Central Mosque, Abeokuta, the Ogun State's capital.
Muslim legal practitioners across Ogun State converged on the auditorium of Kobiti Central Mosque, Abeokuta, to usher in the 2024-2025 legal year with prayers. The chief imam of Ibadan, Sheikh Saadala Bangbola, led practitioners on a 2-rakat prayer to seek the face of the Almighty God and commit the new year into his able hands. Ogun State Governor Prince Abeokuta, represented by his deputy, Engineer Noimot Salako Yedele, says the state government, as part of its Building Our Future Together agenda, underscores the importance of judiciary in a democratic setting, hence the need for synergy.
We recognize the critical role of the judiciary, particularly the efforts of our judges, lawyers, and law enforcement agencies in upholding the rule of law. In a time when societal changes are numerous, the role of the judiciary becomes even more crucial. It is through their steadfast adherence to justice and equity that we can maintain the balance necessary for peace, security, and the advancement of our democracy.
An election management expert, a seasoned legal practitioner who was called to bar in the year 2006 and doubles as the resident electoral commissioner of Osun State, Dr. Mutiu Agboke, is the guest lecturer of the day.
For you not to be in a state of suffering all the time, avoid what I call shirk. Avoid what I call what? Shirk. What is shirk? Shirk is your intentional and deliberate act of looking for another small God apart from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Prayers were thereafter offered for the peace and tranquility in Ogun State and Nigeria at large.
Ogun State's government, through the Ministry of Health, has launched a technology-driven rural maternal health emergency transportation service in partnership with Emergency Response Africa to reduce maternal mortality and increase access to emergency obstetric care. The flag-up ceremony was held at the local government secretariat, Odeda. Bolaji Samson completes the report.
With a bold vision to provide an emergency minute or less for pregnant mothers and infants in rural areas, with fast and reliable emergency transportation to access healthcare facilities to reduce the numbers of mothers and children dying. Ogun State Ministry of Health partners with Emergency Response Africa in the launch of Rural Maternal Health Emergency Transportation Service for Ogun State. In attendance was wife of Ogun State Governor, Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun, Commissioner for Health, Ogun State, Dr. Tommy Koka, government functionaries from the ministry, notable dignitaries, among other community leaders. It was highlighted that a groundbreaking initiative intends to improve pregnant women's access to emergency obstetric services.
The government has been making efforts to reduce maternal deaths through various interventions, such as employment of over 200 nurses and midwives into the health system. The government has also procured about 100 tricycle ambulances and distributed among the 20 local governments. These, among other interventions, have been done to ensure safe delivery of all women and children in Ogun State.
Addressing the flag-off ceremony, Commissioner for Health, Ogun State, Dr. Tommy Koka, praised the initiative, noting that the launch is an important step of Ogun State government to reduce maternal mortality.
Engage members of our various communities to actually be the first responders. So when you're calling your neighbor, as a community would be, you call your neighbor who's the first responder that drives the machine, and they will come and respond to you. They know where your house is. They're no strangers. They're part of your community.
0811 200 0033. And once that number is called, the first responder will collect the voucher, pick the woman, and take her to the facility without paying anything.
The technology-driven Rural Emergency Transport Program is said to be delivered by trained community-based first responders, thereby utilizing innovative USSD and SMS-based dispatch solutions to provide fast and efficient medical emergency response to pregnant mothers and infants in emergencies, thereby improving their chances of survival. It was emphasized that transportation is only for going for antenatal care, emergency transfer to the primary health care center or general hospital. After registration, beneficiaries will be given 6 vouchers, 3 for antenatal visit and 3 for emergency transport. Bolaji Samson, Ogtv News.
After 6 weeks of vacation to conclude, the end of the 2023-2024 academic session, all public and private primary and secondary schools, as well as government technical colleges in Ogun State, have resumed fully for the new academic session. Monitoring the resumption activities in Ijebu-Ode, Odogbolu, Ikene, Shagamu, and Abeokuta South local government areas, the Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abayomi Arigbabo, enjoined the learners to take new challenges and be proactive in their learning. That's a successful foundation for a successful session. Professor Arigbabo, accompanied by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Mrs. Oluwatosin Oloko, and the Director of Quality Assurance and Teachers Development, Mr. Gbenga Kikisuhu, also charged the learners to be hardworking, committed to their studies, pursue high education potentials, and keep the ideals of their schools, saying excellent performance occurs where learners cooperate with their teachers on the policies that promote quality standard of education.
Business unusual. Face your studies, work very hard. Those are really necessary. We want to see a better performance. We want to see higher HEP, what we call high education potential. So I want to see that. We want to see you cooperate with your teachers. We want to see you as obedient students that will be good examples to others.
The Commissioner commended the principals and teachers for being proactive towards resumption activities and for conducting welcome tests for their team, adding that infrastructures have been provided to enjoy the best of the new academic calendar. In the submission, the principals of Ansarudin High School Senior Ijebu-Ode, Mr. Olaleke Museje, Ikene Community High School Junior and Senior, Ikene Mr. Adifalaino and Mrs. Helene Ilori, respectively, as well as the principal, Shagamu High School, Joseph Oshiba, lauded the ministry for their pre-resumption orientation, assuring that they are fully ready to impart positively on learners. Talking on behalf of other teachers, Mrs. Victoria Odufua of Ijebu-Ode Grammar School and Samsudeen Alibioshi of Ansarudin High School said their duty was to create value into learners, thereby raising a future generation of esteem values, promising to do their best in upholding the legacy of government. Other schools visited include Ososa Comprehensive High School, Smart School Ikene, Makon High School Shagamu, St. John Anglican High School Abeokuta, and Nawarudin High School Abeokuta. A team from the Ogun State Universal Basic Education Board embarked on school resumption monitoring exercise to ensure prompt commencement of teaching across schools in the state, the first term of a new session. The team was led by the chairman of the board, Dr. Femi Majakudumi, who expresses satisfaction at the state of things in schools across the state and said that the exercise is aimed at ensuring that learning begins immediately to maximize the academic calendar. Margaret Okolola was with the team. Her report.
In a bid to continually uphold the high standard of education in the state, with conducive environment, prompt resumption to work and dedication to duties, a team from the Ogun State Universal Basic Education Board, led by its chairman, Dr. Femi Majakudumi, visited schools to ensure each free resumption, as well as the commencement of full and effective flow of operation in schools across the state. After thorough evaluation and proper scrutiny, Dr. Majakudumi expresses satisfaction with teachers and learners' prompt resumption to school at the beginning of the term, as well as immediate and effective commencement of schools' activities.
They are very simple. Take good care of them. We know what it means to take care of the younger ones. The teachers must be awake to their duties.
Some of the principals and teachers say the monitoring exercise will put them on their toes. Some of the schools visited are Wesley Nursery and Primary School, Ikene Remo, St. Saviour's Anglican Primary Schools 1 and 2 in Ikene Local Government, St. Paul's Nursery and Primary Schools 1 and 2, Ijoku, Shagam, and African Church Primary School, Ijoku, in Shagam local government. Meanwhile, Ogun State Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abayomi Arigbabu, and the chairman of the State Universal Basic Education Board, Dr. Femi Majekodumi, paid a visit to the model electronic smart school built by the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, but handed over to the states for quality education delivery.
This school is technologically enabled. Everything will be run with technology, the classes, the equipment. Very soon we'll be able to showcase all those equipment and you'll see. So I'm using this opportunity to inform parents that they should take advantage of this school by bringing their awards here.
Academic activity is expected to commence from October 2024, which will further solidify the already existing solid educational foundation in Ogun State, as teachers and necessary personnel needed for the commencement of educational activities are fully on the ground. Margaret Okunlola, Ogtv News.
The traditional ruler and people of agrarian communities of Erinja, Ilobi in Yewa South local government has given assurance of better contributions to food production with the construction of access road leading to the communities. They gave this assurance in an interaction with Ogtv News crew who visited the communities to monitor the commencement of work on the road that will connect the communities with the recently opened Ilaro Iwoye Owode Road. Matthew Showumi completes the story.
The agrarian communities with huge contributions to one of the agricultural and food production beds in Ogun State, which has suffered long years of neglect and hardship as a result of the deplorable conditions of their major road. Erinja, Ilobi communities in Yewa South local government of Ogun State about to be connected to the rest of the world with the commencement of the construction of the access road that will connect them to the recently opened Ilaru Iwoye Owode Road leading to Lagos State and the neighboring country. Erinja of Erinja, Oba Ebenezer Egunjobi, who has been clamoring for the construction of the road due to its importance to the communities, said the entire communities can only appreciate the Prince Dakwa Abiodun-led administration for the milestone.
The road was in a very bad shape when I made that request to the governor. He promised, keeping governor that he is, he has promised that he will come to our aid. And I want to say to you now that since last week, they have started work on the road. Ilobi, Erinja, Okerinja communities will make it easy to transport their farm produce to the market.
The people of the communities could not hide their joy for much awaited exposure the road will provide for them.
This will bring a great thing to the community. It's a road that links to Aton, which is Ota local government. When you are coming from Ilaro, you reach Okerinja, you just branch. From here to Ilobi, after Ilobi, few minutes, you get to Aton.
We thank God for what happened in our town. That a new thing will come because of the road.
The project manager for the construction company gives an insight into the progress of work.
Like 3.3 kilometers upward. We've done the road clearing and even the drainage. The next stage will be the earth moving. After the earth moving, then we'll move to the stone-based lane. After that, then we'll lay the asphalt for the road.
The beginning of a new era that will bring much progress and development to Erinja, Ilobi and its environs. Matthew Showumi, Ogtv News.
A member of the All Progressives Congress in Ogun Waterside local government and former caretaker vice chairman in the council area, Alhaji Tajudeen Motayo Otuiga, has declared his intention to aspire for the chairmanship ticket of the party and presented himself to the executive members of the party in the local government. Accompanied by a crowd of supporters, members of the party and admirers, Honorable Otuiga was received by the ESCO of the All Progressives Congress. Matthew Showumi once again brings us the report.
A man with passion for service and positive impacts on several communities in his local government, Alhaji Tajudeen Omotayo Otuyiga, has been offering his service in the council area and contributing to making life meaningful for the people of Ogun Waterside local government by single-handedly grading several roads and sponsoring education of many.
ọ̀nà bàjẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ kò ṣeé gbà. nítorí tí débi kan tó ti ń ṣe dáadáa tó bá dé báwọn kó máa ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. ó wá sọ́jà ó promise kó ń bọ́ àṣẹ bọ́ọ̀ ní ìjọ́ kejì ìjọ́ kẹta ló gbé bọ́ọ̀ wá tó wá ń wá bọ́ọ̀ síbẹ̀.
After several attempts since 2007 that he joined politics and became a member of the All Progressive Congress, Alhaji Tajudeen Omotayo Otuyiga has decided to throw his heart in the ring again and offer himself for a higher service as the chairman of the local government. Alhaji Otuyiga has come to present himself to the executive of the All Progressive Congress in Ogun Waterside local government and make his intention known, and was well received by the chairman of the party, Alhaji Adeola Logere, and other members of the executive. The party chairman assures of a level playing field and that the past record of service of every aspirant will speak for them. Other members of the APC ESCO and the local government describe Alhaji Otuyiga as a committed, loyal, and dedicated party man whose record of service is unparalleled. Alhaji Otuyiga says his hard work, loyalty, and contributions to the success of the party over the years placed him above every other aspirant, with a promise to protect the interests of the party while serving in the local government.
I came here to come and show my intention, to come and do my declaration, purposely because of my ability in the party. I'm the son of the party, and I love the party more than anything.
The chairmanship aspirant reveals that his focus shall be on provision of quality education, agriculture, infrastructure development, and welfare of the people if given the chance to serve.
I believe in what majority will benefit: road, earth, agric, and electricity. But immediately I emerge before the general election, I will do above the expectation of this local government.
The aspirants then proceeded for inspection of some of the roads in his grading in the council area before being received at the palace of Oba-elect for illusion in the local government.
He has been doing the small adjustments on those roads. I'm proud of him, I stand with him, and I'm happy about him. But as for me, he's my own candidate from the bottom of my heart.
He then joined the faithful to observe the Friday Jumat at Illusion Central Mosque. Matthew Shoumi, Ogtv News.
On the foreign scene, Italian icon Salvatore Schillaci, the top scorer at the 1990 World Cup, has died at the age of 59. Schillaci, better known as Toto, scored 6 goals to win the Golden Boot at the 1990 World Cup on home soil.